everyone. Hello. Oh, yeah, I feel so shy. Thank you everyone for joining us. We're just gonna go around introducing ourselves, and yeah, we'll go from there. Um, you start, and then we'll go like that this way. Yeah.
I'm as a creative artist that's here based in Plymouth. I'm now collaborating with the DBI for Black History Month. So let's go, find the power.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Cynthia, and I'm the HR assistant for Diversity Business Incubator, help with events, and also part of the Black History Month team.
And last but no, but, I'm Tanya, and I'm part of the Black History Month planning team, and I am the social media engagement secretary. Yeah. So guys, how has it been planning this event? Let's just sort of dive there. How has it been planning this event? Before I get deep.
I'm excited. I'm so excited. Finally, like something big is actually happening in Plymouth where we're actually celebrating Black history and in terms of like art, music, the works. Like I'm so excited. I'm just speaking to myself here.
Yeah, it's been really, really hectic and busy, but it's also going to pay off. I'm really excited for everything just like running around to get
Mhm.
really rewarding, I think.
I'll just say it definitely, like seeing from the planning stages 2 months ago when we're thinking, oh my God, we've still got time, it's October, okay, let's put plans together. And then as the time gets closer and closer to see like everything that was being put down to be out there like this and starting it off and seeing just October around the corner for us to get this through.
Yeah.
It's amazing, you know?
Right?
It's something to be proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, but I'm really proud of all of us for like sticking to it and actually getting stuff done. So that I give us credit. So now I'm gonna direct my question to Azza.
Right.
What is Black History Month?
So once a year, whether you're in the States or in the UK, so in America they celebrate Black History Month in February, versus here in the UK and I think in Europe, so in the Netherlands and certain areas in Europe they celebrate Black History Month in October. So it's obviously two different times, but it's still the same message. So I was having a conversation with my friend actually this morning discussing about like Black history and stuff. And one thing that they mentioned is obviously the stuff that happens in America, it's pretty much the same thing that's happening here. And it's just to shine a light on that. Like your fight is our fight, it's still going to be the same thing.
Yeah. So just off the top of my head, I was like, do you think it's fair that we just get to celebrate it once?
To be honest, I don't think, if I'm to pick on that, I don't think so. I think up to me, every month should be Black History Month. Like, why not? The struggles have been real. It is the moment we're in a place now where it's absolutely great to be proud of who you are, but there's still a lot of work that need to go into it. And just having 1 month dedicated to something doesn't feel enough because there's so many other things that go on. And then within the same month, we have what Halloween as well going on. So it's just like in the UK, I feel like if we have more chances of celebrating Black History Month, why not? Maybe once every other month, you know, just like bring that into place and bring that into perspective. But that's just me. What do you guys think?
I think like well, me having to do my own research on like Black history, like this is something for us, like being in learning and going to secondary school here, we didn't have Black history taught in schools. So we all kind of had to do our own individual research into it.
Yeah.
Whether it's learning about public figures or even within our own culture and learning Black history within our own like nationalities and stuff.
And Anisha, we are on the planning team.
Okay.
How would you say was it working with like different organizations in Plymouth in order to make this happen?
Yeah, it's been really, really nice to get everyone involved. It feels like to be a bit responsive sometimes. Everyone's kind of doing the same, they're trying to make things happen, but to reach out to everyone
very, very welcoming, like,
Mm.
from what I can see. And I'm like, oh, I've been here for most of my life, and you guys are being so kind to us, right?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Did you think it shows how much like it's becoming comfortable for us to just attack the issues that have to do with black people and the history around it? Because like sometimes you get boxed in a corner where you think, oh, I don't think this person's gonna be willing to do that. But
Yeah.
to literally like locally once you approach people to see that people are willing, it shows how much improvement,
Yeah.
like, you know, community wise is going.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I think I was very like prejudiced against some of the places that we went to, and I'm really sorry for that. Because I was like, no, they're definitely gonna say no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And having that sort of mindset, it's not it. I've learned that, and I'm like, yeah, that's not it. If you want to do something, I think go open minded, you know, reach out to whoever you want to reach out. And if they say no, then that's the worst
Yeah.
thing you can sort of do.
Yeah.
You move on from it. Okay. Next question, right? This is like for all of us, and even I'm gonna answer this. It's like, what does Black History Month mean for us? You know, as an individual, as a group, you know, and as a community, you know? It's like, what does it mean to us? Do you want to go first?
I mean,
Go for it.
like, for me, Black History Month is like every day for Black History.
Yeah.
That's what I stated. But what I've been learning over the years is that Black history isn't just that we see every day. It's every day. It's in what we do in music and art and fashion and everything. And even in the community and just being proud of where you come from. This is something that I struggled with when I was in primary school. Being like, oh, I kind of want to be like everybody else and not like.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if, for example, talking about discussion of hair, I would straighten my hair constantly. Like, I want to fit into that kind of thing. Oh, yeah. I think it was the phase we all went through, but then taking a couple of years away and then being like, you know what, I actually like my afro. I actually love my afro more. And coming back to Plymouth, I'm like, you know what, afro picking my hair, I don't care. Like, it's that I feel comfortable with myself and I'm proud of it. So even I try to portray that in my artwork as well. So quite a lot of the canvases and paintings I'm doing now, it's to celebrate Black history, to show that I'm.
Love that.
And even like some of the young kids that I know, for them, I'm their role model. So they would look up to me and be like, yeah, I want to be like her. I've just got bits over there. She's doing such amazing things. So one thing that I've said, and this is how I came in contact with the DBI, is last year they had the protest that was going on for Black Lives Matter. And in June, this lovely team of people hosted the hackathon. So they had all these different independent businesses and et cetera. And I was one of the panelists that was on there and speaking about let's do something for Black History Month and being proud of it. So that was kind of cool.
No, can I just say, because let's talk about art. Can I just say, I'm so proud of you and Ethan. You guys are artists, and I know your work are very different. But I just love. I always say this, but I just love your work. I'm not just saying this because I'm your friend.
I'm saying that 'cause I'm proud of it.
So I'm not saying it as a friend, but it's like, yeah. So check them out, guys.
Yeah. And the diversity that shows in all your art pieces and everything that you design, like you can feel the connection in the things that you do. But just going back to the what does Black History Month mean? Like I definitely tap into what Azza was saying with being proud and being confident. Like
That's the
for
thing.
example,
To be proud.
to be proud, that's the thing, and that's what we need to be. Because individually, like I was raised back in Ghana before I moved to this country, and even back home, like learning about history of Black people and things that have gone on, it wasn't really there. Like even back home, like you learn about the cultures that are in your environment and like the different regions and the different cultures that are literally there, but like just really going into detail to make kids feel proud of, okay, these are the things that as Black people, as Africans, especially being from Ghana, where like predominantly one of the places that slavery took place, like that discussion wasn't there. Like it wasn't really there. And coming here, even though in school they would teach it, it was a bit of like everything was black and white.
Yeah.
Like it was mainly about slavery. It was a struggle. Yeah, it's a tiny bit, and it's about black people one place and bad and his sorrows. But why don't you ask about the things that black people did that we should be proud of and say, okay, like, these old people, like people that invented stuff, people that went for civil activists, and all of these people, like learning about them really pushes you to be confident, because just learning about slavery, you feel like, oh, like, feel bad for me.
Yeah.
There's something really bad about it.
Oh
There's
yeah,
something
don't feel bad for me because of slavery.
You know,
If you
like
feel bad for me,
we are
don't.
progressing.
Yeah.
We've grown from it, and the comfortability to have that conversation is really needed, because at the end of the day, it is our history, and
Yeah.
those things happen, but we can't just cover it with slavery. Yeah, but like I'm happy that now it's coming out there and people are comfortable to have that conversation without feeling like the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Between different diverse people. So it's great to see that. Like, and as an individual, I'm proud to say it with my chest and say I'm black and I'm proud, and
Yes.
I'm willing to rock anything and show that this is me and this is what we're from. So it's just rich for me. What do you think?
Yeah, as like kind of what you said, it's so important now to have the space for that,
Yeah.
especially in Plymouth,
Yeah.
Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I've only been here 4 years, but coming here, it's just a lot of diversity. I'm so glad that this is something that we're at the forefront of.
Yeah.
Creating something that can grow for these years, and every year a great thing to get bigger and bigger. So I think
It's great.
I completely agree with everything that you had to say, and I was so proud to hear this year's theme. It's proud to be.
Yeah.
I'm always like, you have to be proud of who you are. A lot of the time when we're like growing up, it was like all you see on TV is like white blonde. You know what I mean?
But like nothing's wrong with that. But it's
It's like you look at it. That's like that's what you would want to be.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. I want to change myself to be that.
Yeah.
Well, if you're proud of who you are and you're accepting who you are, that's
it.
key. That's it. So it's about celebrating who we are as individuals, who we are as a community, who we are as as a group, as people. And I'm so proud of the community in Plymouth. Like there is work to be done, but I'm proud of the community that we have so far. And I'm really looking forward to something I've planned, which is I'm gonna come to Anisha because I'm gonna actually like talk to us about what we have done for her mom.
well, so we have quite a lot on the biggest thing we got going on is our scavenger hunt. Really exciting.
Posters are going up and everything.
The city, there's so much to find. So you can go and get out there. We're going to be up there throughout the entire month of October. And you can go around and scan the app. And once you complete all of them, there'll be a little prize for you at the end. So get on that. You're going to be the first one.
You want to win this. And you still be learning through all of that. So educational too. Very
And see some new places in front that maybe you wouldn't get out to.
Yeah.
It's all about, having conversations with people that you meet. We've also got a virtual games night happening on the 10th of October, which is really exciting. On the evening, you can book your tickets for everything that's happening on our landing page as well. So you've got a virtual library put together by your students.
I told you, I got the resources.
It's a really, really great resource. So have a look through that.
Amazing
TV,
books.
movies, books. This is something that I've been developing for years since, like I said, no one taught me this. I taught myself, and now I'm here to educate other people.
So good. And we've also got movie night happening at the university and at the top on Union Street. So we're going to be streaming 4 movie nights on the 6th, the 13th, the 20th, and the 27th. Make sure you go to places because there's obviously spots for that. Don't want to miss out.
Can I just say, fun fact? So, like the movies that we are watching, they're from the library, right?
Yeah.
Right?
So you're gonna see some while you still have the
Yeah.
option to see other ones.
Exactly. So you'll have it there and be like, oh,
Well,
this is on
basically,
today.
bring your kids, bring your partner, bring your boo.
Bring your friends,
Bring your other
Tell a
boo.
friend,
drag your housemates,
bring a blanket, oh, make yourself comfortable.
come chill with us. Yeah, popcorn and candy floss.
Anyone that's not based in Plymouth, you guys are missing out. Book a train ticket, hotel, come down. Yeah.
And speaking of like food demo happening on Monday at the City College, really, really exciting. Lots of local chefs and planners are going to be teaching cultural dishes from their culture. And they get to eat it as well at the end and have a discussion, and, like just learn to cook something that you wouldn't usually cook and learn about someone else's culture is really exciting. Not often that you have the opportunity to engage with people that you don't talk to. And we've also got a lovely little story night happening on the 21st at the Devon Guildhall.
Yeah.
So it's going to be great. We're going to have the whole thing immersive, lights, fog machine, and
It will be during halftime as well. So for the kids, this one's for you.
Pulling all this stuff.
Yeah.
Parents, if you're on here, you've got something for your kids.
Yeah, and you can have a bit of you time while you send your kids to the storytelling event and learn something as well.
another one to look out for. And to cap off, this wasn't enough really throughout the month. We've got an art fair as well at the end. 3-day art fair at the plot. The 29th until the 31st. So we're gonna have all amazing local famed artists, vendors, business owners coming to sell things, all just come together.
Oh yeah.
DJs and music, food, and just a great atmosphere to cap off all of the hard work of the month.
Yeah.
And just to celebrate, you know, just relaxing. We've all put in a lot of work.
It's like relax.
Celebrate
Your
everything.
person does that to the art. So we're going to be there relaxing. We do need it. You know what I mean? Like, this 3 days, guys, if you see me, say hello. But just say hello.
So that's everything we've got planned. Tanya, where can we find out about all of this? How can we find out?
Okay, so how can they sign up? So what you can do is you can go on our Instagram and Twitter is at DDI_UK, or you can go via our YouTube and LinkedIn. It's Diversity Business Incubator. We update our socials every single day with information about Black History Month going on. And especially on our Instagram, we do have the link to our landing page. If you go on any of the posts we've done through like to promote Black History Month, you should find a link that will sort of take you to the landing page, and then you're going to find the link to book the event, the link to the scavenger hunt, you find the link to the library, literally everything is on there.
It's our home. It's basically our home.
Yeah, exactly.
All the resources and everything.
And I just wanted to ask, we've spoken about like, the events, we've spoken about Black History Month, we've spoken about what it means to us. Now I want to ask staff and visitors, it's like, what do we hope to achieve, you know, at the end of this?
I think on a scale of thinking about the community, we're hoping that people will be comfortable to have these conversations without feeling like there's an elephant in the room, like we mentioned before. Be comfortable to approach someone, a Black person or someone in the BAME community without thinking, I'm not sure whether I want to have this conversation. We want to open that platform, and we also want to use this platform to educate people. Like, you know, with the virtual library, with the movies and stuff, we want to bring out, you know, the qualities and some of the things that as Black people we do and we're proud of, and for people to also learn about us and our culture and our history, not just the slavery bit, but also like, you know, the things that people have done. There's so many things that wows me every day as we've been doing this project, because the things that you learn within the Black history that it's like, wow, I never knew this. I never knew someone did that. And knowing that makes you more proud. So it's not just for the Black community, it's for everyone to learn, it's for everyone to just appreciate some of the things that have been going on through the whole couple of months and years and centuries and decades, you know. And also, we're hoping that this helps us to attack and reduce prejudice and racism within our community. Plymouth is becoming very diverse, but at the same time as well, there is that little black sheep in the room, you know, the little thing that just affects everything else, racism that we still face in the community. So we're hoping this period, this whole month of Black History, while we're educating people, will also bring to we'll highlight some of the things that can be racist, that makes people uncomfortable in the community, what you as a person can do to break that barrier in prejudice and during racism as well. And we want to also, just put together collaborations and also strengthen relationships with people in the community. So where you can feel like if you needed a place that you can start the conversation or continue the conversation of the history of Black people or even Black Lives Matter or just the Bain community, you would know a place and somewhere or people that you feel like you'd be comfortable to get in contact with. And if you're in an organization and get the support to help diversify your organizations, diversify your community, diversify your home. Yeah. Honestly, it makes me so excited because I feel like it does really help to bring a lot of things into place. So like all these achievements, I know that it's going to be possible, and I feel like we'll be able to do it. So yeah, I'll just let you just go over the contacts again and where they can find us again.
I mean, I'll add to what you were saying. One thing that I've said is like during the process last year, one part of my speech was to be better for the next generation, which I feel is definitely what we're doing today and even for Black History Month. My motto is to be better for the next generation. So all of you little kids out there, number one, stay in school. Two, like this is a chance for you to learn so much more about your culture, even during school times. To be like, you know what? I can put my eye and I'm proud to be from Ghana. I'm proud to be from Nigeria. I'm proud to be from Sudan. I'm proud to be from all these different cultures. Teach my friends about my culture. The teachers, everybody. This was all for me. This is the reason why I jumped on board with these guys, is to set an example and be a leader for these young kids, especially in Plymouth. Like I could have done like some activism stuff in Bristol or whatever, but I was like, no, I'm gonna do it on my turf, the place that I grew up in. I was born and raised in Plymouth. Obviously, my family's from Sudan, so it's the time to be like all these little kids that are joining Plymouth from Sudan and stuff, and having all these young families be like, no, this is for them. This is a chance for them to learn. So being better for the next generation. Definitely.
You guys said it so well. Just so important here in some like I keep going on about that, but I just think it's just something I haven't seen in the last 4 years I've been here. And it just makes me so happy that it's finally happening.
Yeah.
And even if it's part of it.
You're part of the change.
Yeah.
You're part of the change.
Even if anyone just sees one of those posters, even that is making a difference.
Yeah.
I just think that's so good.
I'm trying to fight back the tears, but I'm not even lying. Like, listen,
We can try on the 31st.
I'll cry on the phone, but I will try my best to hold back the tears. But if tears are shed throughout this month, you guys know why. It's just because I'm so proud that finally, like, something like this is happening. And I'm part of the change. We're part of the change. We're changing the world.
And we just want to say like a quick thank you to all the partners that we've worked with, for everyone that has joined hands and held our hands in order to make this not happen. Because I don't think it would have happened without all the yes sayers ideas. We've got stuff like Plymouth City College, we've got Plymouth College of Arts, Plymouth University, we have National Press, we have National Community Builders, we have the Clipper, which is Omnium Radio, Minorities, Gavilani, we have Soulful Vendors, we have Family Restaurant, we have, what more do we have?
There's
We
so
have-
many, quite a few independent.
Grace
things.
Connection, Wonder Food, Plymouth
Plymouth
Argyle,
Argyle.
oh my God, Devon, National Police,
Bubble cut.
yeah,
Indiana.
oh my God, that's so
There's so
many.
many.
And they're all willing to
Elderly,
put in.
yeah, and we're so happy to just say yes, we're gonna do it,
No
Um,
hesitation.
by saying yes, it's that's a start, that's a step forward.
They're part of the change.
Yeah, exactly. I'm super grateful, thankful for everyone that said yes. With that in mind, we are going to say our goodbyes, but don't forget, guys, you can find all these details on our Instagram at DBI_UK. All you have to do is click the link in our bio, and that will take you to our landing page. If you're finding it hard to access any of the information, do email us. We're available by email at info@dbi.org.uk. We're there. And just stay in contact.
Yeah. Even on my personal page, so I'll be sharing a lot of the links on there as well. So anyone that's been following me and my creative journey, the links will be on there.
So you can find it on our. You can also contact us through our socials as well. So
Facebook,
Facebook, YouTube,
Twitter,
Yeah.
the what?
That's like
We're
one
on
of
it
the
everywhere.
So yeah, just reach out.
right
Reach
there.
Diversity business right there.
But for now,
Bid our goodbyes because we got to put up all the rest of these scavenger hunt posters. Keep an eye out. It's going to be up.
do you know what? You post the same thing?
No,
You
but should I?
The
Ooh. Oh no. I may post a little sneak peek on my Instagram, so.
Oh,
But yeah, thank you everyone that tuned in, and thank you to everyone that's going to be watching this.
Yeah.
We love and appreciate you.
just before we go, just one last thank you to our company, Diversity Business Incubator, our management, Mr. Jabba, Auntie Lillian, all the team, Aluce, Auntie Valentina, Wayne, everyone has been amazing. Everyone has contributed to this. We just want to say thank you to Jabba and to Lillian for the opportunity, for the platform for us to do all of this and bring this to light. So thank you all.
Thank you.
Let's celebrate right now.